In this episode of New Jersey Living, we are making a return visit to Morris County. And if you're thinking which episodes were Morris County to begin with, we have Morris Town that we've done. We have done also Madison. All right, so those are our two, I believe, our only two Morris County spots so far until now. So we have some back-to-back episodes, Florham Park being one location, Morris Township being the other where we are right now. And just to clarify, we are in Central Park of Morris County. I'm going to pan around a little bit so you get a little visual of where I am right now in the park. It is a huge park, and technically the park's address is Parsippany Hills, Troy. So I know I'll get comments on that kind of thing always, but we are literally on the border of Morris Township. And of course, Morris Township is a part of the county. This is a major feature for the county of Morris. The park, there are just far too many things that I can even remember to quote up here. So I'm just gonna run down the list right here in your visual so you can see everything that there is to offer here. So there's amphitheater, there's turf fields, there's dog park, there's running trails, walking trails, there's everything as it pertains to sports. The complex here for sporting is just tremendous. So right behind us is the Jets Play 60 playground here, which I'll flash up a couple photos, which is a part of an NFL initiative just to keep kids very active and physically active outdoors. So with Morris County, this is a county that is further west of most locations that we have covered here on New Jersey Living, but this is very much still a suburb to New York City. And if you've seen my Florham Park episode, the New York Jets are headquartered right here in this county. So Morris Township, you've seen Morris Township and Morristown, they share the same school district, but two separate municipalities. Also, your tax rate is different. So taxes are lower in Morris Township rather than Morristown, okay? So larger area, Morris Township pretty much surrounds Morristown. So there are portions that, like Morristown, that are right at about that 1 hour drive into the city, and then a lot of it is just beyond that hour drive. So we're going to jump into that when we get into the big three, which, as those who have been following me, you know what that's all about. We'll get that in the next intro scene segment. But right now, just wanted to really highlight this park. If you're not a Morris County resident, you may not come that often, but if it's something that you're looking for a, kind of a day getaway excursion, and particularly if you have a pet dog, this is a great location to visit. All right, and if you're a Morris County resident, if you haven't been here already, you really should take a visit at some point over the summer. So we're going to really feature in this episode how and why Morris Township is very much a high demand location for buyers. All right, so and those factors are going to come up when we really get into the big three. All right, so we're going to get a little bit of walking footage, not a lot, of the park here, and I will see you at the next location where we'll get a little deeper into Morris Township. I'll see you there. Welcome to New Jersey Living. My name is Corey Jones, and I'm a real estate agent with Coldwell Banker here in New Jersey, and my job is to bring content like this to viewers like you. So if you're looking to learn all things New Jersey, looking to learn about the real estate market, neighborhoods, social and dining scenes, iconic locations, then this is the channel for you. So be sure to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell to stay aware for content just like this that is coming your way on a routine basis. Our aim here at the channel is to provide 5-star content that reflects all the 5-star ratings that we've received from our clients over the years. So thank you for joining today. And today, as I mentioned, we are featuring Morris Township. We've done a Morristown episode over the holiday season. So if you dial back to that particular episode, that was taken right around the Christmas holiday. And you can tell the difference in terms of my attire, as well as all the Christmas decorations right there in the middle of the square in downtown Morristown. But now we're in Morris Township, and the two communities are neighboring one to the other. More precisely, Morris Township surrounds Morristown. All right, they do share the same school district, which is a highly rated one, which we're going to go ahead and jump into the big three right now. So when it comes to the big three, schools, I'll start there because I said they share with Morristown. If you've seen my Morristown episode, you know that Morristown is an A-rated school district on niche.com. So that's going to get a check mark. Proximity to New York City. So although we are certainly going to find there may be some of the far eastern edges of Morris Township that are within an hour drive to Midtown Manhattan, for the most part, when you get out towards those more central or western portions of Morris Township, you're going to be just beyond an hour. It's right there on that border. So because it's right there in its portions, I'm going to give it a check. And then train station. So train station is a no for Morristown. However, both Morristown has a train station, and Morris Plains, which is another neighboring township, both of them do, which makes it a very easy commute, drivable to get to a train station, but there's still not one in Morris Township itself. So I'm not going to give a check mark there. So it's 2 out of 3. That 2 out of 3, however, does not reflect a place that's like spotty or inconsistent with demand. Morristown is most certainly township. I'm going to keep mixing that up probably this whole episode. Morris Township is absolutely a high demand suburb to New York City. Schools are excellent. Then you have locations like this. I'm going to pan around. I'm at another location in the park, not far from where I was, but just panning around. This is just a series of turf fields. I haven't even counted. I think it's 4 of them side by side, all right here. All have lighting, all turf fields. This is something that you'll find many organizations, and I'm certain that the schools as well, are using throughout the county. And as I mentioned before, there are so many options in terms of recreation here in this county. It's very much a sports complex and just a general recreation area for all the residents of this county. So we are going to take a look at 4 properties today, and we're going to see what the entry level looks like in the current market for Morris Township, and we also are going to see that high end. This is all activity as usual within the past 30 days. I focused that on the sales market specifically, and occasionally I will do some interior views, but by and large these are homes that have sold. I don't have access to them, but you have, as someone who's just getting updates on a community, you're getting an idea of what properties are selling for right now. And currently we are in the later portion, or mid to late portion of July 2023, and the interest rates are steadily climbing incrementally. I mean, we're up in the 7+ range right now, and it's not slowing down activity in a significant way. So we still have multiple offers, as you're going to see, as I mentioned in some of these sales that we're going to take a look at today. All right, so welcome back again for those who have been joining. If this is your first time, welcome. Some I'm noticing are just former New Jerseyans who live somewhere else in the country or in the world, and just want to catch up or just reminisce on some of the memories they have from back here in the state. Others are looking to move here, so you may be international, or you may be a New Yorker. You're looking out to see, what can I buy at what price? What kind of lifestyle will I live in New Jersey and still have commutability to the city? So maybe that's you. Or maybe you're here in New Jersey and you need to sell, and you're trying to find out what are things selling for in the market right now. These are all things that you will get from this channel right here. If you need any additional information or assistance, my contact information is in the details. By all means, reach out. So let's get our tour started with our property number 1, which is our entry level purchase that happened recently, and we will continue the journey from there. See you then. We're at our first stop at 62 West Hanover Ave in Morris Township. So gonna pan around. You'll see that West Hanover Ave is a major thoroughfare cutting through town. So this no doubt affects market value, as you can imagine. With that being said, this is a 3-bedroom. I'm gonna pan up just so you can see that profile a little better. 3-bedroom, 1-bath, colonial. Updated kitchen with some fresh paint. That certainly helped. Listed at $499, sold at $515. 1 week on the market, only 1 week. All right, so this one does have, driveway, fenced-in yard in the back, directly down the street from where we started, at Central Park with Morris County. So this location is somewhat convenient because you have park on one end, all your shopping, dining, retail, just maybe another half mile to a mile down the road here, down this stretch. So location, I guess, strategically is in a good spot for convenience, but as you can hear with me competing with traffic noise, that's something that's going to be right in your front yard for this case. But for a low 500 purchase for Morris Township, definitely a good buy, okay? So this is reflecting that lower end entry level purchase into Morristown. We're going to see that escalation up as we go on from here. So enjoy some of that road footage, and I'll see you at the next stop. For our second stop, we're in front of 12 Raymond Road, and you can see we're at a corner lot right here for this colonial. As you can see, give you a little higher profile there. And note, there is fire hydrant right there on the corner. Your homeowner's insurance company will very much like that. This particular property did have some upgrades: 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. 1 bath was newly installed, and the kitchen is upgraded. So newer cabinets, granite countertop, that type of stainless steel appliances, that type of setting in the kitchens, which goes a long way. So price point was at $550 for list price, sold at $610. I want to say 1 week on the market, and this setting more tucked away in a neighborhood side street. So you can see it's a very much quieter setting than where we were on our first stop at 62 West Hanover. So this particular property still represents a very comfortable entry level, right? So we're not talking about a huge home, but a very comfortable size home. And taxes definitely makes a difference, right? When we start talking about this compared to Morristown. So go back, check out my Morristown episode, and you'll get a feel for tax numbers there. Tax numbers here are lower. So our first property we took a look at, the tax number was below $6,000. For this one, it was below $6,000. I want to say for the 2021 tax record, but the listing indicated that the taxes now are at just over $7,000. But that, relatively speaking, is a very, very good number. So we're in Morristown, and you don't have a train station in town, but you have more. Well, I'll take that back. Morristown does have the train station, as you've probably already seen on my episode of Morristown, but Morris does not. But Morris Plains does, right? Separate township. We're very close to Morris Plains train station here, and many of the locations that we are looking at are certainly drivable, comfortably drivable to a train station. All right, so again, pan around one more time just to get a little feel for the neighborhood, which is about a step up in price of about pretty much 100, right? 100,000 more in price point. And this is where we land. So now we're going to take a look at the higher end for Morris over, as always, the past 30 days of sales. All right, so I'll see you at the next stop. We're at our third stop right here in front of 28 Manor Drive. And this is a center hall colonial that was 4 bedroom, 2 full baths, and 2 halves. Price right around, I want to say $956 and sold at $985, I believe, but you'll see the prices flash up just to make sure you see the accurate price points. Interesting here is, although just under $1 million, taxes for 22 were under 15,000, which goes back to that kind of tax conversation. Here, as we pan around in the community, you have a lot of larger colonials in the area. Very much a newer neighborhood that you'll find in comparison to some of the homes that were closer to, say, 50s, or if not even pre-war, in where we started at with the tour today. So you'll see some of the same in the road footage that we have right here in the neighborhood, which is the Summit. So generally speaking, this area is going to carry higher price points because of larger homes, larger lot sizes, consistent with same other areas that we've seen. But when we're looking at some of that closer to $1 million price points on the market, this is the kind of area we're looking at for Morris Township. Morris Town, certainly going to find a little bit more of historic homes in that setting, taxes being higher also, but still depends on the preference of style and aesthetic that you're looking for, and if you're amenable to a little bit higher in prices, if you're looking for the kind of that classic colonial older style home. These certainly are more contemporary models that we see as I pan around just one more time to get a look-see at surrounding area. All right, so enjoy some of this road footage that we're going to have for the neighborhood, and we'll see you at the last stop. We're at our final stop at 1 Wilson Park Road. So this property right here on the corner of the street that leads into the neighborhood, very much on your higher end of the scale as it pertains to a lot of the properties that we've seen today. Over 4,000 square feet, reporting about 4,200 square feet, 5-bedroom, 3 full baths, listed at $985, sold at 1.2 in just a little over a week's time. So this particular property, for the most part, has a finished basement as well. That square footage, not even sure if that's included, probably not included in that 4,000 number. But this, again, surrounding, we're in the same neighborhood as our third stop, so I'm just going to pan around a little so you get a little bit of a feel of what we have going on in the same area. Our property is for sale across the street right here. Not sure of the status of it, but this is, again, giving you a feel for neighborhood and kind of what Morris Township has to offer on that higher end of the scale. Even with that sale at $1.2 million, this is certainly $1 million, worthy kind of price point. Taxes are roughly what, 16,000? That'll flash up as well. So very manageable compared to same price point if we were in some locations in Essex County. All right. Sidebar of that is that you're not as close if you're in Essex. You're in Morris compared to Essex County. You're not as close to New York City, but again, Morris is not that far. Further out, you're probably talking about another 20-25 minutes of driving. And there are trains available, even though they're not here in the township itself, but neighboring townships that are very much a reasonable commute. So this, again, this is just a pan around. This is a very, very lovely setting. All right, to live in and to raise a family, if this is something that you like in terms of the quieter suburbs. So I want to thank you all for joining for this particular episode. Be sure to click like, subscribe, notification bell to get updates of what we have coming further. So we're going to continue covering a variety of areas, as well as some of the areas that we've already visited, particularly in some of the urban areas like Jersey City. We have another return visit to Ridgewood also, just to catch some of that dining scene for the summertime, now that we have all these outdoor dining options available. So that's coming up soon as well, in addition to some areas that are surrounding Newark. Has some more Newark locations also, but surrounding Newark, like the Meadowlands, Lyndhurst, North Arlington, some areas like that as well. So stay tuned, stay safe, and be sure to visit again to New Jersey Living.